Your mother and me would like for you to cozy up to the Finkelstein boy.
Good hello, you stinky foul-breath visitor here in hell. This piece is entitled, Stop Calling This Life Hell. It was written by and copyrighted 2025 Alexander T. Newport. You can find and buy his provocative and amusing books at Amazon and be well ahead of the curve, motherfuckers. You can love the living philosopher before he is dead. Imagine that. Is it at all possible? All righty then. Let us begin. Counting down. 3, 2, 1.
Listen, people don't like you talking about this place as if it is an actual hell sphere. Nor do they appreciate you referring to this life as a prison sentence nightmare. It may very well have hellish aspects about it, but to call it hell sounds damning and punitive. You need to cease and desist immediately. Okay, asshole?
And what if I don't? What exactly are you gonna do about it? You gonna start some shit with me?
You don't have to get defensive. But to what purpose does it serve anyone any good to talk and behave as though this life is an actual hell? That scares people. If they are in hell, then it must be a punishment handed down by someone, and the only someone they assume could or would do such a thing would be God, the creator of everyone and everything, and that's just too goddamn unacceptable to believe.
As well, it should be. Both the idea of a god and this life as a punishment should be disbelieved. Instead, consider this hell as a service to heaven. What if, after millions of years, you become numb, if not kind of bored, with heaven? In heaven, everything goes right, and the way you expect it to. No shocking or gut-wrenching surprises. You get what you expect without thwarting. Everyone is friendly. There is no rush, no time limits, no fucking prices to pay, no riffraff to prevent or avoid, no permissions to seek, no forgiveness to ask, no crimes, no hate, no fear, no anxiety, no hierarchy or humiliation, no psychological darkness or bad emotional storms. And so, you deep-voiced orangutan, what if it all becomes rather ho-hum, a dull blur, undynamic, unpolarized, uncontrasted, unadventurous? What if every once in a long while throughout eternity, we need a rest from heaven, an escape from paradise? And what better and simpler way than to create a dream world that is an inversion of the qualities of heaven, an opposite world, a nightmare version of our pleasant and friendly eternal home?
No, I'm sorry, but people find the generality of that idea to be repugnant and horrible. It is absolutely impossible to conceive anyone becoming bored with heaven. I'll tell you what it is, you father-fucking fool. It is blasphemous to say anyone could or would get bored with a heavenly home, where everything goes right and all people are lovely. It is blasphemous. Blasphemous. Bloody fucking blasphemous.
Then what is your explanation for being in this world where bad, mad and sad things happen? Where all the bad, mad and sad things feel totally foreign and unnatural? How did you end up here? And what do you presume will happen when you leave here and die? Will it be annihilation? Oblivion? Will you be snuffed the fuck out without ever having found out why you were alive in the first fucking place?
Look, mate. Most people don't have the time to think about those ridiculous questions. Only some sort of obsessive-compulsive, pussified maniac scared to die would dwell on such idiotic questions, whose answers cannot be empirically proven true or false. Just stop it. What possible benefit could be derived from walking around believing this is some sort of actual hell? That kind of thinking is emotionally nihilistic and could easily be embraced by thugs and globalists and terrorists. It could lead to suicidal ideation. Do you want that? Would that make this so-called hell a better place? Would it? Answer me. Are you mentally retarded?
Well, if this world feels like a ghetto or a prison of some sort, then I suggest that it is because we are unconsciously comparing it to a very distant memory of a home life that is the opposite. Everything that we don't like about this human experience and human world is not present at home. No shitting or pissing or crying or vomiting. No bullies or bosses or wardens or jailers or judges. No central authority. No authorities whatsoever. No governments. No kings. No warriors or rulers. No prices. No fines. No penalties. No psyops. No scams or frauds or deceptions. No angry spouses. No parents or guardians or supervisors. We simply get to do everything we want in a world that is friendly and painless. Everything is free and allowed, and no one feels threatened or less than anyone else. And so we must ask ourselves, why would I leave such a world for its polar opposite, for its absurd inversion, for a world like this shithole we're in? And it must have been because we got bored with it. And this caused a diminishment in appreciation for the good life, for the life where there is truly no such thing as too good to be true. And therefore, we chose a hellish existence in order to create a mighty hunger and appreciation for our heavenly home where things are always right and good. What better way to appreciate a posh and royal life than to get inexplicably lost in a filthy fucking ghetto of pain and worry and disappointment and death and grief?
Oh my good God, what a load of long-winded balderdash. Look, mate, no one thinks like you. What a bewildered freak you are. A possible menace to society. Hunter S. Thompson would have probably liked this preternatural sewage you call philosophy. No one is going to benefit from believing they are earning an appreciation for a heavenly home after death. By believing this is a hell sphere specifically designed for just such a purpose. No one would intentionally leave or forget any kind of heavenly home. They would stay there forever. Full stop. There is no possible or logical or reasonable way that any sane person would get bored with heaven. So please shut up, shut up, shut up.
But what if, as soon as they figured out there was a way to experience a dream world, an illusory, temporary reality that is an inversion of their heavenly, eternal home? What if as soon as they figured out that was possible, how long was it until they could come up with an excuse to experience it? And what better excuse than to say they were bored with their never-changing heavenly, eternal reality? What better excuse than to say they had lost appreciation for how good their good life really was and needed to experience a contrast to it? A world where most of the good things are inverted, from clarity to confusion, from truth to lies, from blind innocent trust to sneaky betrayals, from eternal life to temporary life, from societal harmony to tyranny and chaos, from equality to hierarchies, from everything being free and limitless to everything having a goddamn price with terms and restrictions. And here we are, in the very thick of it. You, me, your friends and family and co-workers. We are ghouls in bloody hell. It is indisputable. We eat the dead bodies of living creatures. We eat the dead bodies of living creatures. We eat the dead bodies of living creatures. We eat the dead to stay alive in a world we are uncomfortable in a world we despise and end up having utter contempt for. This all feels very strange and foreign and thoroughly unnatural. I refuse to believe this is the only life I have ever lived. I refuse to believe death leads to annihilation. The love in a puppy dog's eyes and the hum of a pussycat's purr assures me that a heavenly, familiar home surely awaits me after death. This hell has not been in vain. It has been our obedient servant. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Motherfuckers!
Hey, excuse me,
Hey.
what's going on out there?
Don't worry about it, buddy. It's nothing. Just some people doing what they're not supposed to be doing, that's all.